happy with his daylilies when he applied Sumagrow. So that's why he wanted a photograph with us. So that's the one. That's with the daylilies. This is something interesting where I have to tell you, and I will also show you a scientific basis why that a Sumagrow treated tobacco plant could resist the frost, whereas the untreated one, it could not resist the frost. I'll just tell you what is the reason. The reason behind it is many of these microbes, they have the exopolysaccharides. The exopolysaccharides, they produce when there is a stress. The production of exopolysaccharides is enhanced or increased in such a way that the moisture, such a way that it gives protection against the frost in plants. And also it gives protection against the drought in plants during the drought season. As there is in the drought, there you have to think twice when I say the rhizosphere. Rhizosphere plane is just a 5% area at the root zone, which are rich in plant nutrients, which are rich in microbes, and they, during the drought, they close very close to the plants because plants are trying to absorb the water. So it goes very close, and it closes in such a way that some are endophytic, it enters and they retain the available moisture for the crop until the crop period. And here is again another clipping that where our product worked very well when, even on drought. There are many testimonials for this one. So this is just, I'm going to conclude my presentation again going through all these ones. Stimulates soil microorganism activity, raise moisture and nutrient storage capacity of the soils, contributes to the building of humus complexes, which results in the increase of organic matter and then thereby the CEC. It buffers both high and low pH levels in soils, helps combat soil erosion, greatly improves root development, increases the nutrient intake of plants, increases yields of broad spectrum of crops, enhances flavor and texture in crops and fruits, produces more nutritious crops and fruits, increases resistance to insects and diseases, resultant savings on pesticides and herbicides, increases resistance to frost and drought, quicker and sturdier growth rates. Free natural input for organic farmers, that is free natural input of fertilizers and not chemical, organic. Non-toxic environment, it is non-toxic, it is environmentally friendly, totally natural, enhances sugar and mineral content in fruit and vegetables, decreases dependence on chemical fertilizers, good savings for farmers, improves water retention in free draining soils and revitalizes existing plants and trees. That's very important. We do have some evidences. It rejuvenates the minerals and chemical properties of mineral depleted soil, increases earthworm activity. Ellen Williams is going to add more support to this one, improves the cation exchange capacity of the soil, enhances the ability of soils to retain nutrient cations and supply them to plants, buffer both high and low pH levels in soils, reduce the phosphorus fixation capacity of the soil so that phosphates added in fertilizers are kept in soil solution and are more readily available for plant nutrition. Not only that, it has got a multivarious products, like I said, biofuel production and all those ones are going to add more profit to you, whether you go for an economic crop or a commercial crop or a grain crop or vegetable crop, it adds profits to you. And the value of soil organic matter, just for your information, the value of 1% soil organic matter in nutrients per acre, it works out to $7.51. That's an additional, per acre, that's an additional profit to you, in addition to your yield. Now, so what is happening, conventional versus Sumagrow? Like conventional, you use all NPK chemical fertilizer, but in Sumagrow, you reduce 50% of your fertilizer. Here, you use in the conventional practice the pesticides regularly, but here you reduce the pesticides. There are no pesticides sometimes. And the soil organic matter is increased, And the value of, that's what I already, this is a previous record, now the latest one is 750. So you get a big harvest. I'm sorry. So that's the result of our Sumagrow. Thank you.